Enochian.org, back again talking about magic tools. Magic tools are awesome, and of course, as many say all the time, you don't need magic tools. Well, no, of course you don't. You don't need candles, you don't need anything. You can do magic without them. However, they can enhance it, make it even stronger. It's so you can have magic work. You could do just focused manifestation, and that does work. But the tools can help fine-tune it even more and make it more interesting. Again, you don't need them, but some people prefer that path. Some people like the tools and like that way. It's not as if the tools don't get stronger over the years. Tool that's been sitting around all your rituals for 20 years, damn, they get really strong. And they can help you focus very well. So a lot of folks say, well, such and such works, but there's works and there's works. Bigger than my screen will show. Anyway, there's different levels of works. So if you want to fine tune it, you can bring some tools in. Now, certain paths like Enochian, I strongly recommend the tools. Not that Enochian can't be done without the tools. You know, natural seers or whatever, just set up a bowl of water, talk to the spirits, you're set, and you're fine. However, get the great table going, the table of practice, the 12 banners, whatever, and you're going to find things a lot stronger. Each tool that you bring in, especially the sigil diameth, is going to just enhance things more. More and more enhanced and stronger each thing that you bring in. You know, Dee and Kelly weren't just dabbling. They were doing it pretty seriously all day, every day. And they were told by the Enochian entities which things to bring in, and that's what works. And I have found that they really do enhance things, especially the SDA and the banners. Those are my favorite ones for really amping things up a lot. So for the tools, just start out with what you can make, or what you can do, or what you can afford if you buy them. Some people buy them, some people make them, whatever. Some people have more money, some people have more free time, whatever. Make them, buy them. Just start with what you can. Who all started with paper Enochian banners at first? Yeah, me too. So start with what you can, and then move up though. Don't just stay with paper Enochian banners. Move up to something a little more fancy. Get some fabric and paint on the fabric. And embroider them if you have a lot of free time. The Enochian entities really like embroidered things. They really like silk things and embroidered things. Anyway, so just start out with what you can for tools and then work up there. Why do you think all the paths and practices have specific things that have been used and are handed down and used for centuries? That it's because they work. Again, you don't need them, that's obvious. But for people that like to work that way, or find them as a good way of containing power, or want to bring the traditions down with them, they sort of, it's as if they have their tradition and the entities and the magic stored within them in the way. We're sort of making a copy of them, so we're making a copy of a strong essence point of that system, for lack of a better way to put it. So, you know, get making some stuff, even if they're mini tools, even if they're the cheap versions, even just something, just to get started. And there's no hurry. You can make one a month. You can make one a year. Most of us aren't 70. But hey, if you're 70, so what? Still get started. It took me, I think, 2 months to do my first set of Enochian tablets. So yeah, it takes a while. It took a month to do my first SDA. It takes a little while, but it's so worth it. Each tool that you incorporate does enhance things. Again, you don't need them if you're not inclined that way, so you can work without them. But I'd say try them out, even if it is dried out on paper. Don't print them out. No, 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 no. I know some of you are going, okay, get the printer ready. Don't print them out. Paint them, draw them, or buy them. Don't print them out. Printing them out just does not have the essence in there at all. Everybody can go to the art store and get a pencil, or the dollar store on a budget. Pencil and pad paper from the dollar store and draw them out. That is exponentially better than printing them out. So just try it. Just try a few tools. And then don't give up too easily. Unfortunately, a lot of folks will think, oh, such and such doesn't work. This kind of magic doesn't work. This spirit doesn't work. This whatever doesn't work. And then you ask, well, how many times have you tried it? So if you haven't tried something 30, 50, 100 times, you don't know if it works really yet or not. Unless you've been working magic for a long time and seen kind of what works, what doesn't work, then new things, if they don't work right away, just throw them. But if you're newer to magic, 10 years or less, especially if you're like 5 years or less, just keep trying it. Try it 30, 50 times. Now, of course, you don't want to keep trying things that don't work at all, but things that are tried and true, that the old grimoires, that the manuscripts say works, that the experienced practitioners say works, you want to give them a longer try. There's a reason that we work with them and say they work. It's because we found they work. So, you know, sometimes when people have been doing it for a while, find something that works really well, listen to them and try it out. Give it a good try, at least 30 times, over a period of several months. Then you'll know if it works or not. Now, not everything works for everybody, so it might just not work for you, but give it a good try. And then also it could be creating changes you don't realize. There are so many times that people said, yeah, whatever thing that you recommended or whatever thing you said didn't work, didn't come through. Then I get this email a bunch of months later, you know, actually it did work. So be patient. Quite often we think something didn't work and then we find out later it did work. Just some things take a little longer. They're a little bigger, a little harder to manifest, whatever, so they take a little longer. Anyway, Enochian.org. Hope you enjoyed my rants. Like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.